Welcome, Booze and Balls listeners. This is a breaking news rapid recap. Cowboys blow it. Benny's pissed.
What do you? I mean, are you? How do you do this? How are you the seventh seed? How are you the seventh seed? How do you have home field advantage? How do you play like absolute dog shit? How does that happen year in and year out?
How does it happen across quarterbacks, coaches, everything? It's not Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones isn't playing the game.
I want Dan Quinn gone. You take your 28-3 lead over the Patriots, take it to Seattle, and don't ever come back. I want Mike McCarthy gone. I want Dak Prescott gone. These guys are not winners. Dak is a loser, Chad.
He's a loser.
Chad, I mean, he throws for 400 yards today, and the Dak apologists are going to go insane. They're going to go nuts. Oh, he had such a great – no, he didn't. He should have threw 3 interceptions. Should have threw another one right before halftime.
In the end zone, yeah.
You know what? It's the same coverage that got him in Arizona. They dropped the middle linebacker. He never saw him. Same thing against CeeDee Lamb. They walk a safety down. CeeDee runs the slant. That never, ever, ever sees him because he's a dumb player, because he has no clue what he's looking at when he sees the defensive scheme. He has no clue. He has no clue that safety's coming down, so he just snaps it and throws it. He's a dumb player. He's an idiot. I want him gone. I can't deal with him. Chetty, I can't deal with him, buddy.
Who are you blaming most here? Are you blaming? So Dak got us in this situation, right? If Dak doesn't play like dog crap in the beginning of the game, we're not in this situation. But our defense was bad.
I'm not letting Dan Quinn off the hook here. I'm not letting Dan Quinn off the hook at all. Defense was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
They looked unprepared.
Take away the pick six, and that defense still gives up 42 points. Take away the pick six, it still gives up 42. In the playoffs, that's unacceptable. For a top 5 defense, it's unacceptable. You let that happen, Dan Quinn, take your ass to Seattle. Take your loser 23-2, 23-3 ass out to Seattle, and I'm done with it. Get out of here. I hope he's already gone. I hope they offer him the job by the end of the night, and I hope McCarthy's fired by midnight.
So what do you guys – I know we're riding an emotional roller coaster right now. What are you guys going to think is going to happen Tuesday morning? Nothing's happening tomorrow. We know nothing's happening tomorrow. What's happening Tuesday morning? Are we clearing the coach's office? What are we doing here?
McCarthy's gone.
I'm not saying what do you want to happen. I'm saying what do you think is going to happen?
Jerry's firing McCarthy. He has to. He has to fire Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I disagree with Benny. I don't think it happens as quickly. I think our friend Jerry attention whores this up all week, so everybody's talking about the Cows all week, not talking about the playoffs all week, and then come Thursday morning, Fat Mike is gone.
Okay, is Dan Quinn gone? We're assuming Dan Quinn's gone here too.
I think Dan Quinn goes to Seattle regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I think Dan Quinn's voluntarily gone. I don't think you have to fire him. I think he goes.
Yeah, he self-selects. He's out.
Now, is there anything I don't know? Dak's contract stuff. I know they talked about reworking it, all that stuff this year.
How can you? How can you rework it?
We're not helping you out any, right? Surely not. I don't care that he threw for 1,000 yards today. You can't.
You gonna pay him $60 million next year? You gonna pay him $60 million?
That's what I'm saying.
You can't watch that game and say he's the answer. I don't care what Q says. I don't care what any Cowboy fan says. You can't watch today and say, "Yep, that's the guy that's leading us to the promised land." It's just not going to happen.
He's terrible. He's a front runner.
Are you going to take the dead money cap hit and cut him? What are you going to do?
Try to move him. Try to get whatever you can for him. And I mean, in all honesty, right now, I mean, I think if you blow it up, if you get rid of McCarthy, Dan Quinn goes his own way. You gave up a 4th-round pick for Trey Lance. Let's see what you got. You've got to re-sign Micah Parsons. You've got to re-sign CeeDee Lamb. Let's see what you have. Let's see what you have with Trey Lance. No, don't talk to me about Belichick. I don't want to.
No, Belichick's gone. But here's the deal. I think Q's being a smartass here. I think he's saying, "Oh, what do you want? You don't want Dak. What do you want?" Well, listen, Dak's not winning anything either. So let's see.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's right.
We're not winning anything with Dak. It's not happening.
I'm sorry. So I came on a few minutes late. I apologize. So I walk into us slamming Dak, right, which is what I expected, right, especially to hear from Benny slamming Dak. But last I checked, Dak doesn't play defense, man.
We talked about defense too.
I said the same thing.
Dak didn't give up half a hundred tonight like the defense did. Defense shit the bed completely.
Now, but here's the deal. If Dak goes down and we don't throw a pick six, we go down and score. We don't make these stupid throws on 3rd down. We don't, you know what I mean? Like, we're driving the field and scoring. And then you know what I mean? Like you give your
As
defense a
bad-
little momentum.
As
You have
bad
to
as
play
Dak played
complementary.
in the first half, as bad as he played in the first half, you still have the ball and it's 17-0, and you have the ball driving in to score. You drive in and score there rather than throwing a pick six.
Then we're okay.
Then it's 17-7, and you get the ball to start the half. I mean, it's just.
So
I'd like to say I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
Here's what happened tonight, right? So all the time we talk about teams, you know, it all comes together for the team to win, right? So they finally hit on all cylinders, all facets of the game, finally put it together to win a game. Here's what happened. We put it all together to lose a fucking game tonight. Defense played terrible. We couldn't run the ball. We haven't been able to run the ball all season, right? So that kept up, right? We were consistently running the ball terrible tonight. Defense shit the bed, and Dak struggled tonight, right? I mean, I'm not on here to apologize for Dak, right? He struggled tonight. Him and CD were totally off tonight. I get that, but tonight,
and why are they arguing? Why are those?
What was that all about?
I don't know, man. I mean, you know, CD, you typically ain't making a peep on the sideline. CD was pretty animated tonight. I don't know what all that was about.
For them to show McCarthy going over to talk to him, something had to have been going on. We didn't get to see what had happened, but something happened.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was. It's very odd.
I'm just done, guys. I mean, it's 30 years of this stuff. I mean, how does it change? I mean, seriously. So you fire McCarthy, Dan Quinn goes, you get rid of Dak, then what? You know, I mean, then you still have to pay Parsons. You still have to pay CD. You still have to get deadbeats like Tyron Smith off the books, Michael Gallup off the books. I mean, Gilmore, he's on a 1-year deal. He's gone. So you hope Diggs comes back from his ACL. I mean, there's so many holes in this team. It's just, I mean,
This is
why we said in our thing, this was the year. If it wasn't this year, when's it going to be?
This was the year.
There's
no Drew Brees. There's no Aaron Rodgers. There's no Tom Brady. There's no Russell Wilson standing in your way. It just, I mean,
here's our sad truth, right? So you ask, what do we do next? Here's our sad truth. Right? I said this in our chat earlier. Benny, you're right. 30 years of this. What's the common denominator?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. But that's not going to change, right? So nothing's going to change, right? As long as we have Jerry at the helm, nothing's going to change. So we just need to accept our misery. We just need to accept being self-hating Cowboys fans, get over it, and move on.
Well, I mean, let's just hope that Jerry contracts an illness. I mean, why couldn't the Chinese virus?
Got to be getting close to the end. You know, I'm telling you, I think my blonde-head son's the smartest one, being an Eagles fan. I mean, he's got to figure it out. He watched us all be mad for the last 4 hours, and he's like, "Yeah,
I mean, he's not a dummy. I mean, I'll give him.
He's not a dummy. He's my smartest one." No, we can't hire Belichick. He's 107 years old, Brandon.
Not only that, Belichick would never work for Jerry Jones. Get Bill Belichick the farthest out of your mind it's possibly going to be.
Oh, my God.
Never going to happen. Never.
I want the young up-and-comer. Hell, I would take just about anybody that is not just, I don't know, not Mike McCarthy, not a retread. I want somebody new. I want somebody that has some kind of brand. Hell, I'd take Kellen fucking Moore right now.
Right. No, you want Lincoln Riley. Say it. You want Lincoln Riley. Say it.
I would take Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley's terrible. Listen,
I'd take Joe Brady.
Lincoln Riley's a terrible team builder. Terrible. He's terrible. He is a brilliant offensive mind, and we don't need him to coach defense.
There we go.
The owner's going to hire the defensive coordinator. Just go coach offense, man.
Blake knows what's up.
Kellen Moore sucks too. Yeah, you're right, Brandon. Kellen Moore sucks too.
Yeah. Kellen Moore. No thank you.
Link is a disaster. Dude, I would take anybody to try something different. Like,
anybody.
I'm tired of watching the same shit.
Anybody.
I'm tired of watching the same crap.
I mean, it's Lions time. I mean, I think
we're all Lions fans,
but I'm a Matt Stafford fan.
Oh, all in. Head coach Dan Campbell, go Lions.
Now go Stafford. Go Rams.
Shut up.
Come on, be with Dane.
MVP Stafford, Benny, shut up.
Come on, be with Dane. All right, let's go watch some other games. We'll be on. Anything happens with the Cowboys, if anything breaks, we'll be on live stream that night to talk about it.
I'm on it, I promise.
Thank you guys all for coming on. See you guys.
Laters.